What's up guys, Marco here. Today we're going to be breaking down Travis Scott's Kick Out. Hope you enjoyed the video. Kick Out is the fourth track on Travis Scott's second collaborative label album, Jack Boys 2. This track was produced by Ozzy, T- and Sean Momberger. Okay, so today we're making Kick Out, a fairly easy beat to remake in my opinion, and one of the most awaited licks for Jack Boys 2, but also at the same time one of the most controversial, hands down cleared Pixar grip sample, which Travis is currently receiving some backlash for, and also for removing 20 unsaddles from the song, which I honestly didn't mind much. But I mean, yeah. Now besides the two inconveniences, this track is actually, quite good and catchy. So why not remake it? So yeah, let's jump right on the breakdown. So first of all, to find our BPM, we're going to drag our song onto the track, and then we're going to right click on the signal arrow, then select detect tempo, and as you can see, our BPM was automatically changed to 140 beats per minute. Next off, we're going to get our sample in place. So by searching on sample.com, we're going to find out that Kick Out samples the song Pursuit by Pixar Grip. Now to remake the main melody, we're going to drag our sample onto the track, and we're going to extract this fragment right here. Now we're going to speed this sequence up to match the tempo of the original song, and we're also going to add the parametric Q2, cutting a bit of the high end and a part of the low end because we're going to overlap another bass later, and we're also going to add some minimal reverb to connect one of the sample to another. Okay, so it is, the sample is ready. So let's move on to the drums. And for the first part of the song, we have all of the identical drum stems. So in the end, it will be a pretty accurate final result. So first of all, we've got this North closed hat. Following up, we have this 666-2 snare. Next off, we have this 606 open hat. Moving on, we have this basic North kick. And to wrap up the drums all together, we're going to add a sub bass, because I'm pretty sure that the song uses a separate bass than the one from the sample, so I've also had this Metro Boomin sub 1, which sounds, basically identical. Okay, so it is, we have almost the whole first beat ready. We just need to add one more lead, playing in between each 4 bars. So I've remade this lead in Serum using a basic Z-Wave table, playing across 3 voices with an MG-Low 12 filter, mono and legato to make the transition between notes smoother, and in the effects tab I've added some reverb, chorus, hyperdimension and distortion. Okay, so I've been listening to the track for a while and actually noticed that there's a piano playing from time to time alongside the low pass filter on the sample. So to explain really quickly, we have this studio grand piano in addictive keys with some reverb and high-end cutoff. And also we have a high pass filter on the sample playing alongside the piano. And with this, the first beat is ready. So here's the final result. Okay, moving on to the second part of the song. Now, the second beat is a lot faster at 170 beats per minute. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start with the main melody, which was actually the hardest part to remake out of the whole song. So, let's get into it. So, first of all, we're going to be remaking this lead in Serum. For oscillator A, we're going with the basic shapes option, and we're going to modify the fine pitch by -5 cents, and we're also going to be increasing the number of voices to 3. Next off, for oscillator B, we're going again with the basic shapes option, but we're going to modify the wavetable position up to the second one to obtain this saw wavetable. Now, here we're going to be increasing the fine pitch by 3 cents, which playing alongside oscillator A is going to create some nice dissonance, like the one heard in the original song, and we're also going to increase the voices to 3 to widen the synth. Now, we're also going to add a sub for some depth using the Z wavetable, and we're also going to be using this MG Low 12 filter. Now, in the effects tab, we're going to add some soft clip distortion, some chorus, reverb, and also an EQ, cutting a bit of the low end, because you don't want the sub to take up too much space. Now, the most important part of recreating the synth is going to be in the envelope settings tab. Now, before modifying anything, the synth sounded like this, which is clearly different from the one in the song. So to correct this, we're going to increase the attack to approximately 900 milliseconds or something like that, which is going to make the synth kind of fade in rather than just playing instantly, and also going to mess with the decay and the sustain so that the synth starts going down in volume towards the end of the note to create a better transition from one note to another. So to actually kind of understand what I'm talking about, watch this. Okay, now we're also going to layer the synth with some strings to also achieve those high frequencies heard in the original song. So here I've gone with this Expressimo preset from Master X Strings, and I've also greatly increased the attack just like we did on the synth, and I've also added a whole bunch of effects to try and recreate that same sound. Okay, so that's it for the main melody, so let's move on to the drums. So first of all, we're going to add this Zara hi-hat. Next up, we're going to add this snare, which I've extracted from the original song. Moving on, we have a basic 808 rim shot and a clap like perk. Following up, we have a pretty similar earthquake kick. And to finish the second beat and the song as a whole, we're going to add the bass. So for this bass, I've used some similar effects and settings as for the lead, but I've accentuated more on the low 12 filter, and I've also used this hyperdimension effect. And if you compare my bass with the one extracted from the original song, I mean, they're pretty similar if you ask me. Okay, so it is, the breakdown is ready. So here's the final result.